A fascinating place to visit that is often overlooked, Cincinnati has several different sides to it with a wide range of cultural influences, architectural styles, and historic tourist attractions. Ohio's third-largest city is home to a wealth of excellent museums and parks with countless sporting events and entertainment options also on offer. Due to its outstanding beauty and the rolling green hills that surround it, the city is fittingly known as both the Queen City and the Pearl of the West. So, here is the list of 10 best things to do in Cincinnati, Ohio. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden, located in Avondale, is home to one of Ohio's greatest assortments of animals. Expect to see red pandas, pythons, parakeets, and more. There are also thousands of imported and local plants. There are many interactive experiences at the Cincinnati Zoo. These include the Conservation Carousel, Safari Train, and 4D Theater. You can attend an educational talk and see a live feeding as well. This zoo is also heavily focused on conservation efforts. Because of this, you can see many endangered animals living here. Many endangered species have successfully been bred at the Cincinnati Zoo. The California sea lion is one example. The zoo has also been home to the last members of species now extinct. Number 2. Cincinnati Museum Center. Union Terminal is home to several smaller museums within the Cincinnati Museum Center, including the Cincinnati History Museum and the Children's Museum, both of which were named in the top 10 best museums of their kind by USA Today. Not only does the Cincinnati Museum Center host extraordinary traveling exhibits, like Dinosaurs of Antarctica or the science behind Pixar, but its History Museum allows visitors to step back in time to become immersed in Cincinnati's history, from the earliest settlers to traditions only found here, like our chili. The museum has everything from costumed interpreters to a recreation of the bustling public landing as it was in the 1850s and a replica of the Queen of the West, a side-wheel steamboat. At the Children's Museum, kids can dive into arts, culture, and science. Number 3. Great American Ballpark. If you're looking for an exciting and unforgettable event in town, you can't beat watching a baseball game at the Great American Ballpark. Set just south of the center, the state-of-the-art stadium lies on the banks of the Ohio River within easy walking distance of many of the city's main tourist attractions. Opened in 2003, the large ballpark is home to the Cincinnati Reds, the first professional baseball franchise to be founded in the States in 1881. Games are fun, fast-paced, and family-friendly affairs with fireworks going off for every Reds home run and win. Besides enjoying the intoxicating atmosphere and great games, guests can check out its hallowed Hall of Fame and museum, which highlights the history of the team and the incredible achievements of its players. Number 4. Findlay Market. No list of things to do in Cincinnati, Ohio would be complete without Findlay Market. This open-air market in the Over-the-Rhine neighborhood has dozens of food stalls and local vendors, outside and inside. Findlay Market is one of the oldest public markets in Ohio, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places. For many locals, visiting is a weekly tradition. The main attraction is the food. You can find tons of produce, meats, seafood, cheeses, desserts, wines, and more. However, it doesn't end with food. You can see all sorts of crafts, including jewelry and paintings by local artists, as well as cookware by local stonemasons. On warm days, you can enjoy street performers and a beer garden. Number 5. Cincinnati Art Museum. In Eden Park, the Cincinnati Art Museum features prominent works of art, including sculpture, ceramics, and pictures from great civilizations of 5 millennia. On display is the permanent collection, along with temporary national and international exhibitions. Highlights of the collection include American and European painting and sculpture, Far East and African art, decorative arts, textiles, and photographs. The museum is also popular for its art-related programs and special events held throughout the year. Number 6. National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. This museum, which opened in 2004, sits along the banks of the Ohio River. It's a very fitting location since thousands of slaves crossed the river from Kentucky into Cincinnati while following the Underground Railroad. Today, the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center tells the story of slavery in America with several exhibits, giving a broad sweep of 3 centuries of history and a more detailed look at the Civil War era. The center also works to educate visitors on the slavery that continues to plague the world. You'll find the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center located on Freedom Way near the Great American Ballpark. The center is open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adult admission costs $12. Tickets for children ages 3 to 12 are $8, and entry for seniors is $10. Number 7. Spring Grove Cemetery and Arboretum. Spring Grove Cemetery and Arboretum was chartered back in 1845 and today exists as one of the pioneers of landscape design for cemeteries. The grounds are idyllic, with gravestones punctuated by ponds, sculptures, footbridges, and lots of trees. It may sound strange to visit a cemetery, but this one is unlike any I have seen before, said one TripAdvisor user. It is a beautiful and tranquil place to visit and take a walk in the fall. You can visit the cemetery and arboretum every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., with extended hours from May 1st through August 31st. During the warmer months, April through October, you can participate in public and private tours. Number 8. Eat at Skyline Chili. Eating a heaping plate of Cincinnati-style chili is, without a doubt, one of the top Cincinnati, Ohio things to do, and Skyline Chili is the place to do it. Cincinnati chili is a unique style of Mediterranean chili that was created by immigrants in the 1920s. The most popular way to serve up the dish is in a 3-way, which is the spiced meat concoction ladled over a pile of spaghetti noodles and topped with a heaping pile of shredded cheese. A 4-way includes diced onions or beans, and a 5-way includes both onions and beans. Oyster crackers are served as an additional accompaniment for diners to add on their own. A second version of Cincy-style chili is to pour the toppings over hot dogs rather than noodles. Although there are hundreds of chili parlors in Cincinnati, Skyline Chili is the most famous. Number 9. Fountain Square. The focal point of the Cincinnati city center, with its modern tower blocks, is Fountain Square. At the heart of the square is the impressive Tyler-Davidson Fountain, which was cast in Munich and erected in 1871. Fountain Square is a social center surrounded by a great assortment of restaurants and is an ideal spot for grabbing a bite to eat, especially in the summer. Be sure to snag a table at one of the patios. In winter, skating on the outdoor ice rink is one of the most popular things to do here. Once a week, the crazy sport of ice bumper cars takes over the ice rink and is a hilarious spectacle. Number 10. Washington Park. As a hub of downtown Cincinnati, Washington Park is the perfect place to visit for a taste of Queen City's community. This public park is more than just a lovely green space. It offers live performances, group yoga classes, a dog park, a splash pad for children, rotating events, and more. Let your pup stretch its legs and socialize at the dog park while your children do the same at the playground area or the splash pad. If you start to feel thirsty on your Washington Park visit, head for the Porch, a series of pop-up venues offering local beer, wine, and hard seltzer. Grab your drink of choice, sit back, and relax in the peaceful park. After your day of sipping and pooch watching, it's time to get your hands on Cincinnati's tastiest donuts at Holtman's Donuts. This family-run shop offers homemade donuts sprinkled, filled, or frosted to perfection. Try one of their unique creations like Lucky Charms or yeast-risen maple bacon. Number 11. Cincinnati Music Hall. This splendidly renovated 1878 music hall is one of the finest buildings in Cincinnati. The expansive music hall is in Cincinnati's re-energized over-the-Rhine neighborhood at Washington Park, with a stunning presence. The facade contains arched entranceways below one huge round window and is flanked by two square towers. Take in a performance at the music hall, home to the Cincinnati Symphony and Pops Orchestra, Cincinnati Ballet, and Cincinnati Opera. It features two tiers of balconies and an ornate ceiling with decorative panels that give it a particular charm. The music hall ballroom can accommodate some 1,300 people and is used for events and exhibitions. Events requiring a more intimate setting are held in the Corbett Tower, which holds just 300 people. Number 12. Crone Conservatory. If you are looking for a specific spot to visit in the 186-acre Eden Park, head to the Crone Conservatory to see more than 3,500 plant species from around the world. Each year, the conservatory hosts 5 unique floral shows, ranging from an Italian-themed summer exhibit with fragrant herbs and cypress trees to a special holiday season display. One of the conservatory's most popular recurring programs, the Spring Butterfly Show, incorporates thousands of live butterflies for visitors to admire and interact with throughout the showroom and garden. The nationally recognized venue is also known for its collection of rare orchids and its rainforest waterfall, plus it features Art Deco architecture dating back to the conservatory's founding in 1933. Past visitors were especially fond of the Crone Conservatory on rainy or cold days. They said the facility transported them to a warm, tropical paradise. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Cincinnati, Ohio. I hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. The city of Cincinnati lies in a beautiful location in a wide basin on the north bank of the Ohio River, surrounded by hills, which is how it became known as the Pearl of the West and the Queen City. Today, this largely industrial city in Ohio has a wide range of cultural and recreational facilities, as well as revived neighborhoods like Over the Rhine and Mount Airy that are expanding the city's social scene. So, if you love to travel and want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for the latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you.